You often say, "I will be disciplined in my work so I can achieve success in life." Even though you know that motivation can't last forever, you still find yourself struggling to develop discipline. Sound familiar? The truth is, we all set out with good intentions, but somewhere along the way, we falter. Why? Because discipline isn't something we're born with, it's something we cultivate. And the good news is that anyone can build it, with the right mindset and approach. Today we'll explore how to create long-term discipline that sticks. Using Zen philosophy and relatable examples, we'll uncover the psychology of habits, how to push through tough days, and why discipline always beats motivation in the long run. Picture this: a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. Each strike may seem insignificant, but over time, the sculpture emerges. That's discipline, not an act of force, but a steady, deliberate effort. Zen philosophy teaches us that discipline is not about restriction, but freedom. It frees us from the chaos of inconsistency and fleeting emotions. When you're disciplined, you're not at the mercy of your whims. You're in alignment with your purpose. Think of a musician practicing daily. It's not about playing perfectly every time. It's about showing up and letting the music grow within them. Remember, discipline is about persistence, not perfection. On some days, showing up is the real win. Motivation feels great, like a wave of energy pushing you forward. But just like waves, it comes and goes. Discipline is the anchor that keeps you steady when the motivation fades. For instance, think about students who cram for exams when they feel motivated. They might pass the test, but without consistent study habits, the knowledge doesn't stick. Discipline ensures steady progress, even when motivation runs dry. In Zen, discipline isn't about force, but about alignment. Ask yourself, what are the things I deeply value? How can I show up for them consistently? Imagine planting a garden. You water the plants, remove the weeds, and trust the process. The same goes for discipline. It's about nurturing your efforts with patience and care. Big goals can feel overwhelming, like standing at the base of a mountain and looking up. Instead, focus on small, manageable steps. This is the compound effect. Small actions, repeated over time, lead to big results. For instance, instead of saying, "I'll run a marathon," start by running for 5 minutes a day. Those 5 minutes will grow into 10, then 20, and so on. Remember, small steps build momentum, and momentum builds success. Link new habits to routines you already have. For example, if you brew tea every evening, use that time to read a page of a book. Habit stacking removes the mental resistance of starting something new, because it fits seamlessly into your day. Example: after brushing your teeth, take a moment to reflect on one thing you're grateful for. It's simple, but it can create a powerful chain of positivity. Sustainable discipline starts when your habits align with your identity. Instead of saying, "I'm trying to eat healthy," say, "I am someone who cares for their body." When your actions reflect who you want to be, they feel more natural. Think of a runner. They don't just run because they have to, they run because it's part of who they are. Not every day will feel productive, and that's okay. Zen philosophy reminds us to flow with life's ups and downs. Even on tough days, taking a small step is better than standing still. For instance, if you're learning an instrument, some practice sessions might feel clumsy. Instead of getting frustrated, remind yourself that progress often hides within those imperfect moments. When you don't feel like doing something, commit to just 5 minutes. Often, the hardest part is starting. Once you begin, you might find the momentum to keep going. If not, you've still maintained the habit. Example: struggling to work out? Tell yourself you'll stretch for 5 minutes. Chances are you'll end up doing more once you start. Zen wisdom teaches us to focus on the process rather than the outcome. Discipline is about showing up and doing the work, not about seeing immediate results. Trust the process. Imagine planting a tree. You water it daily, even if it doesn't sprout overnight. Growth is happening, even if it's invisible at first. Consistency creates confidence. Each time you follow through on a commitment, you strengthen your belief in yourself. This self-trust becomes a foundation for greater discipline. Example: if you consistently practice a skill, like cooking, you'll not only improve but also build confidence in your ability to take on challenges. Discipline cultivates resilience. Life throws curveballs. While motivation might crumble under pressure, discipline gives you the resilience to adapt and keep going. Think of it as a lighthouse guiding you through a storm. For example, when a busy schedule disrupts your routine, discipline helps you find a way to stay on track, even in small ways. The ripple effect of discipline in one area often spills over into others. Developing a habit of daily meditation, for example, might lead to better focus at work, improved patience with loved ones, and a calmer overall mindset. Anchor your why. When discipline feels hard, reconnect with your why. Why is this important to you? Visualize the long-term benefits and the person you're becoming through this practice. Example: If you're tempted to skip studying, think about how mastering the material will open doors for your future. Use visual cues. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals. A sticky note on your mirror, a progress chart, or even a motivational wallpaper on your phone can keep you focused. Celebrate small wins. Recognize and reward progress, no matter how small. Did you write 200 words today? Celebrate. These small wins build momentum and keep you motivated. Surround yourself with support. Your environment matters. Spend time with people who share your values and encourage your growth. Accountability partners or supportive friends can make a huge difference. Forgive yourself quickly. Slipping up is part of the journey. Instead of being hard on yourself, reflect on what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward. Remember, discipline is about persistence, not perfection. Discipline isn't a burden. It's a gift you give to yourself. It's the steady flow that carves through the hardest stone, the quiet effort that creates lasting change. By embracing discipline, you align with the natural rhythm of growth and transformation. So, take that first step. Start small. Show up for yourself every day. And trust that through consistent effort, you are becoming the person you aspire to be. This is the Zen path to building long-term discipline.